Idea for our company was seeded about 7 years back on a Diwali Eve when one of our co-founders wanted to go from Bangalore to Hyderabad, and he wanted to take bus as a mode of transport. And for getting the ticket for that bus travel, he went to a travel agent and asked for the bus ticket from Bangalore to Hyderabad for that Diwali Eve. He did not get any bus seat because all the operators that the bus travel agent knew of did not have any of the seats free at that point of time. Maybe there was one last operator which was running a bus between Bangalore and Hyderabad and had one seat empty, which could have been given to this customer. And that was practically a complete loss of business for that guy, because that seat ultimately would have went empty, and it was a huge loss and emotional pain for the customer because he did not get to meet his parents during that Diwali time. And that was what actually seeded the thought and became later known as the company Redbus.in. One of the indicators for economic prosperity of a country is number of buses plying in that country per 1,000 people. And if you look at this number for India, it is at an abysmally low level, and it is a much higher number for many of the other developing and developed nations. And as one of the fastest developing nations in the world, we think there's a lot of room to grow this number in the positive direction, because as the country grows in terms of the economic prosperity, the need for travel improves. And as a company, we think there is a very significant role for us to play in this changing this number. And that's why we are quite focused in terms of growing the overall bus industry. And one of the big levers that we see is the tier 2 and 3 market. Internet in India is growing at a rapid pace at this point of time. Just about 4 years back, there were about 30 million internet users in India, and today that number is about 120 million strong. And that provides a great capability for a company like Redbus.in, which is primarily on internet, because now we are a travel agent, we are a bus travel agent, not for 1,000, 10,000 or 1 lakh people, but actually for 12 crore people in the country. And that's a scale which is very difficult to achieve without the capabilities provided by the internet. Second benefit that we get out of internet is the ability to scale infinitely. For example, if you need to sell tickets to 1 lakh more customers, we don't need to go and find out 2 more shops, the real estate, the whole range of infrastructure which is associated with these shops. We actually can just go and sell these 1 lakh extra seats through internet without incurring too much of additional expenditure. And the third benefit of using internet for us as a company is that it provides us to take a lot of features, a lot of capabilities for the consumers that is not possible otherwise. For example, our consumers can actually look at the bus seat layout in front of them on real-time basis and pick the best seat that they want to actually sit on based on their preferences and their sort of needs, special needs if any. And that is a capability which is not really possible in various other alternate modes of bus ticketing in the country at this point of time. And the second example of this feature is a feature that we call as ratings feature. So customers can actually look at the ratings for the bus punctuality and pick the buses which are high in punctuality and have a good experience overall in their bus journey, and avoid buses which are low in punctuality.